Hello, Manning here.
Hi, Miss Maddie.
Hey, Charles and Sierra, how you doing?
Hey, Charles and Sierra. How are you guys tonight?
We are going to try something new. I think you were there when we actually came up with a point system for $50. So we're going to attempt. Hey, Carrie Kellogg. Hey, Jeff Dunn. How you doing?
Hi, Carrie. Hi, Jeff.
So we're going to attempt to see how a box battle with $50 works out.
Do you see me?
I had them over here, but you moved them.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
So how is everybody? We're doing good. I know that.
Yep. Is everybody having a good night?
I will tell you, one of the nice things about just doing a hunt on $50 is that when I get them, I can look for enders. So I had these sitting in my car the majority of the day, and I wasn't able to open them because I didn't want to know which one had enders.
He got them. He
there you
actually
go.
got them
Yep.
from two different banks.
Two different banks.
Yeah.
I know Miss Manning did choose. She unknowingly chose from the new bank.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how it works out.
Oh, that's cool. So you got your package. That's
That
awesome.
is cute. I'm
That's
glad
awesome.
you like it. Hey, Gibby's Treasure, how you doing?
Hi, Gibby's Treasures. That's cool. So what are we doing? I'm doing my own box.
Yep, just your own box.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
All
So
right.
I figure because when we're going through, just a single box and they're, I figure we can go through a box each.
Okay.
Thanks, HD. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Hi, HD.
Alistair, good to see you. How you doing?
Hi, Alistair. Welcome in.
I'm glad she liked it. And I mean, like I said before, I was sorry that I didn't know it was her birthday, or I would have sent something along with your first package so she could get it on her actual birthday. But yeah, I know how that is, Alistair. Now we're trying this. We actually worked through this with on Bill J's. We're attempting to do a box battle. We came up with various different points for a point system, and we're going to see how it works out. Nothing there. So you got Charles. You got yourself a little young numismatist growing there, huh?
Yeah, we don't rip them open because we have to re-roll these.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, our bank doesn't have a machine. Well, actually, our bank does have a machine.
Well, one of them.
But if we put more than $50 in it, they charge 3%. So we just, I'm cheap. I don't want to pay, $30 just to return some coins.
Right.
So I just re-roll them.
Yippers. Huh.
Alistair says dibs on any Benjis. 64 Benji, huh?
Yeah.
I think I might be a little bit shocked. I don't think they didn't make a 64 Benji. They ended in 63, didn't they?
I just realized something.
What'd you just realize?
That I was doing extra work.
Oh.
Look what I did.
Yes, I see what you did. See, Miss Manning actually doesn't think about the re-rolling process because it usually ends up being me, the one that actually re-rolls them. So
yeah. Well, now that I just realized what I was doing, huh?
yeah. Hey, Peter Bowes, how you doing, buddy? I promised my bank I wouldn't bring any halves in. Walmart, on the other hand, now hates me. Yeah, I could imagine that.
Hi, Peter Bowles. How you doing?
The bank we normally return to actually was pretty okay with bringing back $half. And, you know, I actually explained to them because they are open later than any of the other. They're open to like 7 o'clock every night. It's one of the few banks I'm actually able to hit on my way home. So I said, I'm sorry, by default, you kind of turned into our drop. Hey, who's your hillbilly? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Hoosier, how's it going?
So I told them by default, you turned into our dump bank. And they said, that's no problem. That's what we're here for.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Yeah, I was actually going to say the same thing. Just crack them open. They have to take it. It's legal tender.
Here you were doing them a favor, right?
Yep. They decided they wanted it more difficult.
Yep. People.
So yeah, Hoosier, I'm Bill J, who does a $half hunt just about every day. We came up with a sort of a point system, a basic point system that we'll tweak as we go to do an actual box battle between me and Miss Manning on $half. So we're attempting it now.
Question for you. When you were talking to me about 1980, were you
87. 87
were you referencing quarters or half dollars?
$half, 87 is an NIFC.
Yes. That was about 1980 though. So were you referencing quarters?
I don't think there's anything special about a 1980 quarter either.
Okay. I don't know why I had that in my head.
I know the 1980 penny has a double die on it.
Yeah, I knew about the penny, but I wasn't sure. I don't know why the 1980 was sticking in my brain right now.
But we came up with a somewhat of a scoring system that I'll actually for the next stream, I'll actually try and put it on the screen so we could take a look, so everybody could take a look at it. But when we were talking, we came up with the points of NIFCs being worth 1 point, and proof clads being worth 3 points. Foreign, just a regular foreign, which we have yet to ever find, being worth 3 points. Foreign silver, we made worth 5 points. Magic coins, we gave points of 5 points to as well.
Yeah.
Silver proofs, we gave 10 points.
Whoa.
64 Kennedys, we gave 10 points. 48 to 63 Benjis, we gave 50 points.
Yeah.
And older than 47 and older, we gave 20 points to. Now, as far as us, we have never found anything older than a 64.
Some nice toning in that one.
Yep. And just so everybody knows, the reason we actually open them up like this is because on $half, our bank charges us 3% for over $50. But if I roll them, I can turn them in and get face value for them. So I re-roll them. And since I don't feel like buying the rolls, I just reuse theirs.
Right. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
I've noticed though that a lot of people that deal with half dollars, they're fortunate enough to have banks that they can just throw them in a bucket or whatever and just take them right up to the bank. Huh? They're lucky. We don't have that here in Michigan, unfortunately, do we?
At least not around us.
Not around, maybe in Detroit.
Yeah, maybe if we get close to Detroit,
city,
yeah.
Not around us anyways.
I also figured we'd do a box each because, you know, commonly we here have not found a whole lot, even NIFCs.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, at least gives us twice a chance.
Yeah, let's hope so, Charles and Sierra, and I agree, Alistair.
Yeah. Alistair, yeah, I mean, it's a pain in the butt. Not for Miss Manning. She usually sits there and goes, "Oh, it looks like you're having fun. I'm going to go down and watch TV."
Hi, John Chum. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going, John?
Oh, no kidding, Hoosier? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I know they've given me before. I just haven't asked because I haven't had a need to because I reuse them. I know I'm going to have to see if I can get a few from them because Miss Manning tends to open them all the way.
Well, I did the first
and makes it a little bit harder to re-roll them.
Well, we got to tape them, don't you?
Yeah.
You tape them, yeah. Well, I caught myself after the second one. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Who sings that?
I don't know.
You don't?
No.
Uncle Cracker.
I know songs. I don't really know who sings them.
I was singing that the last time we were up north. I kept singing that whole weekend.
Yes.
You probably don't remember.
No, I remember you singing the same line over and over and over. So how is everybody else doing? Anybody else hunting any coins?
Yep.
Yeah, I have empty coin rolls for all the other ones, just not $half. Yeah, I ended up buying one of those paper cutters for that, Alistair.
Oh, yes. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Does anybody hunt out there? Anybody getting ready for bow season or gun season in the fall? Just kind of curious. Hi, Chris. How you doing tonight?
How you doing, Chris? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for making it out. Oh, yeah, Peter? We actually, me and Miss Manning, I actually got myself a box of nickels today because we do have the coin hunting mat. And this weekend we're going to simulate a nickel box battle. And see how that works out. See if Miss Manning likes it.
We are, huh?
Yep.
He's already planning my weekend for me.
Well, you already planned mine.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Now that I know you're getting off work early tomorrow and Saturday.
Yep.
Huh.
Suddenly my time off stop being my time off.
Oh, you love it.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's cool, Chris. What, your computer's being extremely slow? Excuse me. What state are you in, Peter? We're in Michigan. When does bow season start? The 15th?
15th. Well,
15th
no,
of October?
bow season starts, I think it's October 1st.
Or is it October 1st? Is it?
Rifle season starts
November 15th.
November 15th.
Through November 30th for us in Michigan, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Look at Charles and Sierra.
Oh, okay, Ontario, Canada. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to try hunting this year. What part of Michigan? We are Port Huron. We're about 45, 50 miles northeast of Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, I'm going to try hunting this season. So look out. It ought to be interesting.
Crazy lady with a gun out in the woods.
Oh, stop it already. Yeah, I hear you, Chris. We were having issues the last couple of streams with we're pretty sure it was with YouTube, huh?
Yeah.
Right at the end of our stream the other night, actually, we were having trouble with the comment picker.
Yep, everything was going good till the end of the stream.
Till the end.
Suddenly went all haywire and nothing started working. And I ended up going back and taking a look, and I was noticeably frustrated with YouTube and how everything was going.
Excuse me.
Ball of fire, huh, Charles?
Aw, he's just a baby.
Oh, yeah?
That'll be cute.
I will admit, Chris, I usually tend to do that too. When I'm not streaming, I got 2 or 3 or 4 different ones up, hearing what's going on, seeing what's going on.
Now, are you doing a video off your phone, or are you doing it off of a computer, Chris?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine, Charles. In fact, I'd love to see that. Oh, God, nothing. Not even an NIFC yet.
That's what I'm hoping. Come on, jeez. Right?
Yeah. I'm glad she was happy. Like I said, it's good to catch them young. Maybe you can turn them into numismatists.
See why you go through these so quickly, you know?
Huh?
It's so easy to go through these things so quickly.
That's why I decided to do 2 boxes instead of 1.
Yeah, okay. Huh?
Yeah, we've only been on for 20 minutes and we're, half done.
Right. Off your laptop. That's cool.
I actually think I did, I have one over here I was looking at. Usually I tend to check these out afterwards. Because nobody wants to see me sitting there going through every one. Just like I do with the scents when we go through our battles on Mondays.
Excuse
I
me.
think I found a $50. Actually, I marked it to look at later. I tend to do that. Put them in a flip, mark it, so that later on, there it is. It's actually a 68. It looked to me like a double die on the In God We Trust. But I set it aside, and in a week or two, I'll look at it again. If I could see it again, then I'll start researching it. Liz Ann Fines, how you doing?
Oh, excuse me. Hi, Lizanne. Hey, how's it going tonight? Thanks for stopping in. So how are you tonight, Lizanne? Everything going good? I saw Mia's, that's always fun. I saw Mia posted her video. She's got her store up and running. How cool is that? Right now she's got her trucker's hat and a fitted cap.
Oh, yeah?
For sale now? Yeah, I just happened to look at it tonight when I got home from work. I sent her a comment. I sent you a message tonight, Lizanne. I don't know if you had a chance to read it. Tell you what, these are really heavy, aren't they?
Wow, that is really good. I know I got a couple DDOs we got for Manic. I know my microscope is nowhere near as good as theirs. So it's a little bit harder for me to see them. But I look anyway.
Yeah, she does. I agree.
I know in Sense I found a few DDOs. Couple RPMs. I'll admit I'm much better at finding those. Few whams, haven't found a cam yet. But I look at every 92 for those.
Yeah, he's got all those jars over there.
Yeah, I got it.
He stays organized with all those pennies, don't you?
Yeah. You don't stay organized, they'll get away from you pretty quickly.
Yeah, for sure. No, we're just going through, he's going through a box I have, and so am I. We thought we'd try something different. Last week, I think we went through a box of halves and quarters, didn't we?
Yeah, we went through a box of halves, box of quarters. Miss Madding found herself a W quarter last week.
Yep. That was a sweet find. I was happy about that.
Wow, 18 rolls of 64s.
Nice.
That is really good.
Really good, yeah. Wow. No kidding.
Nope, it doesn't look like I have any full rows of 64s in here.
Nice. Wow, 18 rolls.
You know what, Alistair? I have yet to find a W quarter, but Miss Madding has actually found 2.
Yeah, I found one last week.
And the week before.
And the week before. But the week before I didn't catch it. He caught it. Last week I caught it. I was on the look.
Yep.
I was on the lookout, rather, wasn't I?
Yep. 2 weeks ago, we went through a box of quarters on here.
I missed it.
And she was just setting aside the 2019s. And she said she thought she was looking at it. But when I double checked and went through them again, I'm like, God bless it, you ended up finding yourself a W.
Yep. You got her.
2025, huh?
Oh, how cool is that, Chris? Yeah, we were just over there a little bit ago. Very cool.
Very nice. I know they find a lot of silver. I'm actually pretty impressed with the amount of silver that they find. I know so far we've been lucky and found one box that had a lot of them.
That was way back in June.
And that was the very first box that I got of $50 had a lot of them. 37, I believe it was.
37 you found, yeah. And that was before we even were streaming, correct?
Yep, that was before we were even streaming.
Yep.
And it's actually quite funny. We ended up after about 3 or 4 rolls, I found like 5 silver. I looked in the box and there were a couple of enders, and I looked at Miss Manning. I said, you know what, maybe we should record this. And we did. We ended up recording it. And that recording's never going to see the light of day. That was cheese ball. That was bad.
It was real bad.
It was real bad.
Although somebody might get a good laugh out of it.
Maybe one of these days,
right?
Maybe when we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll release it just as a joke of how we've improved something.
Yeah.
Yep, David Lee finds silver. Walker's older ones. Bill J finds the older ones. You know, that first box with 37, we ended up finding 4 64s. The rest were all 40%ers. And actually, most of the giveaways that we give out is all supplied by that. Most of the silver $50 we give away are all from that very first box of $50 that we didn't even record.
Right. Yes, sir. A lot of 71s. Wow. That was the year your brother was born, I think.
It might be. You'd know more about it than I would. Hey, and then NIFC.
What?
I finally got points.
You got something, huh?
It's at least something.
That's what I said.
And
you got something.
2010, I'll throw that over there just because we finally found something.
Huh.
2010P. NIFC.
Nice.
You know what that means, don't you, Miss Manning?
Yes, I do.
That means I get a point.
You're on the board.
I'm on the board.
Yes. Yep, you're on the board. You got her.
I'm a winner. I'm a winner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Huh?
Yeah. But in our defense, Hoosier Hillbilly, we've only been checking $50 on a regular basis for what, a month and a half?
Has it even been that long? You would know more than I would.
Maybe a month and a half.
Seriously.
Hey there, Clinton.
Hey, Clinton, how's it going? What did you end up making for dinner, buddy? Anything good? Oh, just ramen, huh? Good old ramen. Where's the beautiful Sandy tonight? Hey, Victoria.
Hey, Victoria. How you doing?
How are ya?
Good to see you. Thank you for making it out. I ended up feeling bad. I ended up missing Bill J's stream earlier today. I went back and watched it. Well, listened to it because I was at work. And I had to comment right away. I said, Bill J ran out of tape? Is the world ending? So yeah, we're trying this whole, see if we can work it into a box battle. But it's not looking like we're getting a whole lot of points.
Well,
Miss Manning is ahead of me on rolls, but I'm ahead of her on points.
You got 1 point and I got zilch. No, that's the same.
I just pulled it.
Okay. I just pulled it.
Understandable, understandable. I know you guys have been under the weather for a while now. So, you know, get healthy, get better.
Oh, yeah, tell her I said hi, Clinton. Oh, cool, you got the sticker. Awesome. Yeah, no, I know, Chris. I saw David Lee's video that he posted the other night. And I hope she takes some much deserved time off and starts healing and starts to feel better, you know? Talking about Susie's neck.
Yep. Normally when we set up on Thursday, I go over there. I listen to them. I don't say hi or anything like that because I don't want to distract from what they're going.
You did tonight, though.
I did because I saw Susie.
Right. That looks like is that?
That's a 2004 NIFC.
Oh, yeah.
So Miss Maddie gets herself on the board.
Yes.
So Miss Manning gets herself.
Oh, you're welcome, Lizanne. You're welcome.
Let's give that at least a little bit of a show.
Thank you. It's pretty, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Remember to look for the dates. Anything she does, you know it.
I know. I have them, sweetheart. I have them.
So
I'm learning as we go.
That's a 2004 NIFC.
Yes, sir.
So we can throw that up there. Should I have checked your sleeves before we started?
No. Although this would be, it's pretty tight, so it would be the one, but I don't do that.
I know.
Come on now. Come on. Excuse me. I got a little tickle in my throat.
Need a drink?
I have my coffee here. It's starting to get cold though.
No. Let me make sure. Are 2002's NIFCs? Let's find out.
Oh, yep. Boom, another one. Whoop, whoop.
Yep, me too. I got a 2002. What do you got? Another 2004.
Yeah, right on.
So Miss Manning gets herself a 2004. They're NAFC, so we don't really need to do it up on the main screen. And I got a 2002, which I just went and confirmed. So at least we're finding something.
No points for you though, right?
I get points.
Oh, do you for the 2002?
Yeah, NIFC's an NIFC.
Okay.
So that's 2 points for Miss Manning, 2 points for me. She says. Thank you, Hoosier. Thanks for making it out, buddy.
Thanks for stopping out, Hoosier. Have a good night.
Yep, have a good night. Well, I tell Bill J all the time, the bottom of the box always seems to be more lucky than the top. So we're at the bottom of the box, so let's see if it produces.
Did he have any luck today? Finding any
I honestly don't know. Like I said, I did. Anybody here during Bill J's? Did he find anything?
Yep, that's right, Clinton.
Yep. She always seems to find a way to pull out at the end.
Well, this is quite a bit different, though, than pennies, you know?
Yep. I am glad I decided to do this with 2 boxes, because we would have been done already.
Oh, yeah, we would have been done. You go through these quick. Now I see why these guys, when you watch the other channels,
Yep.
they fly through these.
They do. 140%er, Alistair?
Excuse me.
Well, that's good. Hopefully we can. I'd like to find one.
Oh, that's cool.
It's been a minute since we found any silver.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not getting to be as bad as Bella's dad, a.k.a. Phil. I think he was, what, 40 or 50 boxes in?
Yeah, and then he finally
got himself a silver. We're not that bad, but I think we're probably about 7 or 8 boxes in. I love watching Bill when he finds one. He gets all giddy and gets all smiley.
Does he?
Yeah, I love watching Bill J find them.
That's cool. Well, we do have the nickel mat, don't we?
We do have the nickel mat.
When we start,
Yep.
I don't know. Did you tell them that we're gonna do like a preliminary, or do you just
Yeah,
kind
I
of like
did.
a test?
Yep,
test
we
run
did.
on?
Yep, we did get a box of nickels. Miss Manning really loves going through her pennies, her cents.
Yeah, I like the pennies.
She loves those things.
I do.
And I've been trying to convince her to do nickels because I like going through nickels. But she's been pretty insistent in sticking with the cents.
Yeah, cents.
So I decided, what the heck, I just picked up a box of nickels. Said, you know what, we'll try it out, see how it works out.
Yeah.
I don't know, this stream is going by pretty quick. Maybe we'll just bust it out tonight.
Well, I got the nickel mat there, so.
Well, it's a little bit off center strike. Not enough to really matter, I don't think, but.
Oh yeah, dill are my favorite, Clinton. I love me some homemade dill pickles.
You know what? I love dill pickles. I could eat them constantly. Those sweet ones, I don't. Yeah, I can't do those.
Oh, my grandmother and my mom used to can homemade dill pickles. Oh, God, if I could have a jar of those. They were the best.
Liz Ann, I'll tell you the truth. I've actually only been coin roll hunting since February. And, I pretty much immersed myself in finding out information about the cents. Because that's what we started off with. Because they're much cheaper to go through.
Yeah, you know what, Clinton? The juice actually, my mom's canned, the mason jars. They would put a little bit of the pickle juice when they would make Bloody Marys when I was a kid growing up. And it would put a little, I guess, tang, into the drink, if you will. I bet that would be pretty good with a Bloody Mary.
Hey,
Hi,
treasure trolls.
How's it going?
We're attempting, treasure trolls, to do a box battle with these $50 a box each, and we don't have that many points going up so far.
No, maybe you'll bring us some luck here, right?
Hopefully.
How many boxes does Bill J go through on his streams?
1.
Oh.
Yeah, he goes through 1 a day.
Gosh, I thought he went through several.
Nope, 1 a day.
Oh, okay. I was not aware of that. Oh, hey, Alistair, are you a bartender?
Clinton, I'll tell you the truth. This is going by so fast because we're not finding anything really. I might just bust out those nickels and maybe we can figure out the system for it.
All right, Clinton. Hey, no problem. Tell Sandy we said hello and you have a great night. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. That's cool, Alistair. Wait, Alistair, I think that was on another stream. I'm not sure if you were the one that was mentioning, oh, I forget. Never mind. Somebody was mentioning that they bartended. I bet that'd be a very interesting job and a fun job too. Until you got to deal with the drunks, right?
Mm-hmm. Or the Miss Maddings, who's no matter where you get the drink from, it's not strong enough.
Don't give away my little secret. Yeah, that's why Mr. Madding always takes his little flask for me.
Yeah. Sometimes Miss Madding,
like they put enough vodka in them.
Yeah, Miss Madding needs a little bit more kick with her drinks.
Yeah. Well, you're paying a good price for alcohol when you go out. You want to be able to have a healthy drink, if you will. Aww. Well, maybe you just haven't been at the right place or worked at the right place, maybe. People throwing drinks in your face, that would suck.
Yeah.
People wanting a double but only paid for a single, yeah. I've been there, done that.
Yep.
But I'm always nice about it. And no, that's true. And I usually just ask them then just to put lots and lots of ice. I'll put it in a little short glass and put lots of ice. Right?
Yep.
I drink too slow, so I can't have my drinks in a tall glass. Those little highball glasses, I guess they call them, the short ones. Oh, wow. That's horrible, Alistair. 3 jobs. Wow, so you're busy. You're really busy. Any luck over there?
Nothing.
Nada?
Nada. But you know what they say. If you found something every time, it's not really hunting, it's just finding.
Well, that is true. You do have a point. But you found that Indian.
Yeah, I found that Indian last week. Or last
No,
Monday.
it was just Monday.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a nice find.
Yeah, I'm still shocked. Still surprised I found it.
You know?
Yeah. You know what? That's what I did in the beginning.
Oh, cute. Yeah, yeah.
And I actually got real fortunate. The first bag, I ended up watching the videos, and they said, you know what? Start out by going to your bank and just say, hey, can I have a few rolls and stuff like that? And I went to the bank. I asked, I'm just interested. I'm a new coin collector. I'm going to be going through coins. I know you have to ask in advance for a box. Is there any chance maybe I can order a box for next week? They said, well, if you want one now, I can give you one now, and I can order you one for next week. So
oh, really?
I was able to go straight to hunting boxes of cents. Now, $50 you have to order them in advance. But so I was fortunate enough. Looks like an interesting one.
Never know.
Never know.
Did you see what Liz Ann saw?
Yeah.
She's been living vicariously through coin hunting videos.
Well, I know none of the banks around here have halves in stock, but they can order them through where they get their coins from. Nope. Just a beat up coin.
Just a beat up one, huh?
Just a beat up one. No luck over there yet, Miss Manning?
Nada. No, sirree.
But yeah, I did it. I started out with pennies, cents, and I hunted the heck out of them. I was going through, at one time, I was probably going through, almost 100, 150 bucks a week in cents. Just constantly searching them, looking through them, finding the wheats, obviously, but taking my time looking for the whams, cams, double dies on the common ones. Took me quite a while to find one, too. Trash.
Oh, really? What state do you live in, Liz Ann? Maybe call around to a few different banks and see if they could order you a box. Yes.
That end one looked like a silver foot over here. I was just curious if it was. No. I thought it was. It looked kind of dull from over here.
Yeah.
So I was hoping she found one.
That'd be nice, but.
Well, see, Charles and Sierra, the nice thing about the coins here is that, you know, you buy them. Like, for instance, I just picked these up tonight.
Aww.
We're going through these tonight, and tomorrow I'm taking them back.
Well,
So, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So that, you know, really you're not putting any more money into it than maybe a few coins you want to keep out.
Sounds like you have a pretty interesting job, Alistair, though. Working at on Notre Dame campus on Saturday, and then you work a concert. Wow. That keeps you busy, doesn't it? Now, are you a student there? Oh boy, how did that work for you? They must have liked the sweetness of you or the alcohol.
That would actually really suck, because if you're at the game and those drunk Notre Dame fans see an unattended bar with beer sitting right there, you might lose some. So, ooh, allergic to bees too.
Yeah,
huh?
I just saw that. Oh, yikes.
Come on, let's get some.
No, it's not looking too good, is it?
No, not looking fantastic yet.
Oh, well. You win some, you lose some.
Yep.
That's the hunt of it all, right?
Yep. That's why we call it hunting, not catching.
Yep. How's your streaming going, Chris? Having any better luck?
Yeah. I would assume so. People might not like it when you pour out a drink and a bee comes out.
No kidding. Oh, that's cool, Chris.
Come on, silver.
Boy, it's so different. It's amazing how many more finds you get in a roll of pennies, isn't it?
Yep.
Cents. I like to call them cents because that's what they are, right?
That's what they are. Let's try spinning. I'm sorry, I was playing. Let's see if that spun some silver into this thing. Yeah, but if you had a swarm of what I'm saying, Alistair, is if a swarm of bees come and you bartenders skedaddle out of there, an unattended bar, with all that alcohol sitting there, you might lose a few bottles or drinks. That didn't work.
Didn't? Yeah. Oh, look at all your pretty meat. You can tell which ones you do and which ones I do. I guess you're more meticulous about them than I am. He's like, well, I'm the one that's got to go back through and oh.
Yep, I agree.
I gotta go back.
I agree that I have never worked as a bartender, but wow, somebody didn't like this coin. I'll show that just because I think it's funny. Someone did not like this coin.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No kidding. 13 hours? That's crazy.
I've never been a bartender. I have
Wow.
worked security at a few bars, a couple bars.
That is crazy.
Oh, I caught up to you and pushed ahead of you. I'm almost done already.
There you go, see? Yeah, because I've been paying attention to the chat. And I slowed down a little, you know. But yeah, if we'd have done one box, we would be done.
Yes.
We would have been done probably in 30 minutes.
Yep.
Don't you agree?
I mean, as it is, we're only an hour in.
Yep. You got that right.
Which is why I'm thinking we're going to pull those nickels out and play around with them. So, let me ask, what does everybody here do for a living? I know we've been talking with Alistair about bartending.
Yep.
And even though I'm a U of M fan, I can appreciate the Notre Dame fan base. What about you, Chris? What do you do for a living?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You'll be making some great money then, I'm assuming. Wow.
I would assume those tips are going to be pretty substantial.
Got one left. Oh, you're rolling that, hoping that's going to bring you some luck, huh?
Yep, I'm hoping.
Okay.
I was trying to spin it hard, trying to see if I could get it to stand up. There you go.
There you go. That'll
Get
be
that.
cool.
Yep, get that extra money. Yep.
Well,
Not looking
this
so
is our
good.
last roll.
Not looking so good for silver.
Nope.
No silver, only a few NIFCs. Nothing in that one.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Box of nickels. Let's switch mats.
Yes, sir.
And let me just put these inside here.
Oh, is that what you're gonna do?
Just take these and put them inside. This thing right here with the $50. Because we are going to have to re-roll them, but we're going to go through some nickels, see what we can find.
I was gonna get those for you. Huh? Oh, excuse me.
There you go. Put that up and out of the way and just put the nickels in there when you're done.
Oh, is that what you want me to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Miss Madding, we have the Quinn's Coins nickel hunting mat. We have yet to use it. So I figure now, since that was so quick because we found nothing, this will be a perfect opportunity, unless these are new issue, which I hope not.
Hope not.
Nope, they're not new issue. We can do a coin roll hunting with these.
Okay.
So you know what's going on there. It's actually pretty easy. You look at the dates and you look for 59 and older. 59 and older and something different.
Okay.
This will actually be the first time Miss Madding will have hunted nickels.
Yep, this is true.
I used to, Canadian. 87. I know, what is it?
99 state is -1.
But where's the, okay, 81. 81's the cutoff for nickels. We don't count them because we use Michigan rules for this. I know in other parts of the country,
That's cool.
they use a different set of rules with these Quinn's Coins mats. But Michigan rules because we get a lot of Canadians.
So 59 and older is what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
right?
you're looking for 59 and older, sugar. And thank you, Alistair. Sorry we couldn't find more.
Oh, thanks for hanging out with us, Alistair. Have a great night.
There we go. I got the first find. 1953.
What is it, American?
Yes. And I don't think there's any 53S, but that is definitely not an S. But we can show that. You can actually get a little closer because we don't have, they're not those big, huge $50 anymore.
That's true.
There we go.
Nothing in there. Nickels to me just aren't as fascinating as That's the cents.
I know.
You want an enjoy it?
We're actually going to change this because how many is a 1950s is 2 points. So we can just put 0-0 for Miss Matting and reset that score. And we can see how this works.
Lizanne, are you still out there? I messaged you earlier tonight asking if you have stickers.
Yes, Miss Matting has become sticker crazy.
And I wanted to know if you do, if you'd like to do a sticker trade. And I wasn't
We're
sure.
using the Quinn's Coins official coin roll hunting competition.
Here, I'll show it again here in a second. Well, you can tell I'm not as quick with nickels, obviously. Pennies, it seems like we go right through them, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
But we've been doing it for a while, huh?
Yep.
And,
Yep, Miss Matting will show up that
yeah, I'll show them that.
mat here in a minute. Nope, nothing in that one for me. Yeah, you got Quinn. Have you seen any of Quinn's coins on YouTube? His coin roll hunts videos.
This is what we use. There you go. Yeah, we use the penny, the cent mat, and then we use the one for the nickel.
Yep, that's how that's how we came up with the scoring for
For
the box
game.
battles.
Yeah, the box battles for the cents. Yep.
He does it with his brother, and he's got a few things going on, and he's actually the one that the first person I saw on YouTube.
Yep.
Was him. Him and CFA are pretty tight, and you know, he's the one that kind of got me actually searching boxes of coins.
Oh, okay. Well, when you oh, you haven't heard of them until now, yeah. Well, when you end up getting some stickers, let me know and we'll do a sticker trade.
I would check him out if you haven't yet, Liz Ann.
He's very knowledgeable.
Yep.
He's very knowledgeable if you watch some of his videos.
It's kind of cool watching him. It's a fun time, and it's, you know, he used to do it quite often. He doesn't do it quite as often anymore.
Does he still go to U of M?
He still goes to U of M. He's kind of, at least last I heard, he took a step back because, you know, he's at college. You know, he wants to do the college thing, another 87 Canadian. 63. 64.
Yeah, I had a couple of 60s myself, but oh wait.
Oh, I found a 55.
I had a 59, but I can't find it now. Oh my bad.
Wow.
Huh? No, I think
Nope.
it was a couple of.
Yep.
I'm thinking of pennies. Here's a 59.
Yep, I found a 55D.
Here's a 59. I get 2 points for that, right? No, I know. You know what? Because I'm thinking of pennies. I'm thinking pennies.
Okay, I'll show mine first. Well, let's go through this so that we can show them all together.
I think oh well. Yeah.
Let's transition it over here to give a little look-see. Let's pull this up. 1955, and on these older ones, you can see right to the right of Monticello.
Yep.
Is where the mint mark is. So this is a 55D. It's not a low mintage or anything like that, but it is still worth 2 points.
Yep.
And we got Miss Manning, who found herself in 1959. Let's see if there was a mint mark.
I did not.
And that is a D as well. So.
Designed a sticker for Cajun Coin Hunter recently, so some stickers also. Have a couple more people that want some in a design. Oh, that's very cool, Lizanne. I'll have to reach out to him and see if he'd like to do a sticker trade with me.
So that is
very cool.
4 points for me and 2 points for Miss Manning.
Manning came up with his own design for the one sticker, and then I want to have some stickers made. There's a little logo that we use for the coin inserts, the little plastic inserts. I'll have to show it to you. That Empyrean label, he did the design for us.
This is the one we use for the coin inserts.
Right, and I really love it. Empyrean label did this for us. I want to get some stickers made.
I'll throw that on the microscope so we can see it a little bit better.
Yeah,
it's just matting spelled out, but I think it's pretty cool as an insert to promote the channel for the coins we send out.
Yeah, it is.
But
Yeah.
I know Miss Matting wants to throw that onto a design for a sticker.
Yeah, I'd like to. It doesn't even have to be a big one. It could be maybe about the size of a $50, but I just thought it was kind of cool. So he's actually been using it on the letterhead, haven't you?
I had the different one, yes.
Yeah, the different one you have, haven't you?
Yep, he sent us like 3 different examples of some stuff.
Excuse me.
And I've used all of them for various purposes.
Yep. Yep. Oh my legs are sticking to the leather. Oh shoot. Yeah, I think the stickers are really cool. And some of the channels, like I know Mia's Coins, I know she's got a pretty large sticker board, and there's a couple of them out there, and some of those stickers are really cool. As you can see right here to my, well, I guess that would be their right, correct? Well, to my left here, I don't know if you can see the green poster board. That's where my stickers are going to go.
I was going to say, she's had that up there for a few days and hasn't actually showed it up.
No, I don't have any stickers on there yet.
Okay, we're right there.
I know, I got to put them on there. Maybe I'll get to it on Sunday if I have a chance. Right? 64.
Our sticker, it is kind of an oval shape. Our particular sticker.
You got one right there, sweetie.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Ours is kind of oval. We can.
But we're not married to the design. We've actually been considering changing it up. Throw it on that.
You know what? I'm just going to show you. Can she see it?
Stand up one over there.
Here, hang on. I don't know if she can see it. Can you see it, Lizanne? That's our sticker. Anyways,
If that up like that, turn it off, we might have been able to see it.
Oh yes. I don't know. Hopefully you could see it, but anyways, Manning, he came up with this on his own, but I mean.
Yeah, I tried to tell her I'm not very creative. A 53. 53 plain. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, 53S. But points are points. It
Yay,
just puts
you're
me
up
more...
to 21%, Chris. Yeah, his is more of an oval design. And who knows? Maybe he'll come up with, maybe I just like it because it kind of goes with his color scheme on the page, Shapes cost more than square or rectangle. Oh, okay. I think this is kind of more like of an oval design.
The only reason we got those, we actually got those stickers from
Vistaprint.
Vistaprint. And I got 100 of them for like
20
22 bucks or something like that.
Yeah. It was real cheap. They had a promo back in July. So we got those real cheap, But
I know Miss Manning's handing them out like candy.
Well,
so I went to order more and they wanted like 70 bucks for them. And I'm like, no, we're going to have to figure out a different method of doing this then.
Right. Now, if you don't mind me asking, what would you charge for for like 100 stickers? If somebody was requesting your service.
Ooh, look at that.
Boy, I'm slow. Huh.
1964 Younghead Canadian
Oh, really? Good for you.
nickel.
Oh, that's Younghead Canadian. What year? That's
1964. No, but yeah. 1964. It's under your finger.
I know it's on 10. I know that. I was playing with you. I knew it was 10 points. There you go.
It's the oldest Canadian I've found so far. It was like for 100. I mean, that was taxes and all the other fees that they came up with.
It was 100 for like, $70 for about 100. That's with taxes and fees and everything. But our first 100 that we got from Vistaprint back in July, they had a promo, so we got them for like 22 bucks.
1940.
Wow. Yeah, let's go points. Why don't I have it?
Well, I count.
Is it low mintage?
No, it's a 40D. This is a good roll so far.
For you.
Yeah, I'm liking this roll. This whole nickel hunting thing's kind of good for me.
I'm not really digging it. I'm not gonna lie. It's all right.
Excuse me.
It's definitely slow moving. You notice?
Well, you do have to look at them. It is much easier to find a wheat scent.
I don't know. I guess it's just because I'm not familiar with the nickels.
Let's try it. I've been letting this go enough. We got a 1953.
Okay, I got you. So
plain, and that's a 2-pointer. We got a 1940. D. The 1940s are worth 4 points.
Yes.
And then we got this. I recognize that head anywhere because it's the same head on a 1964 penny. And it's a 1964 Canadian, which is worth how many points? So that is 16 points added to my score on that one. Because I had a 53 also.
How'd you come up with those points? I'm sorry. How many did you have?
10, 4,
Oh.
2.
Okay. I thought you only had 2 nickels. My bad.
No.
Okay.
So there we go. 16. So that is 20 points for the for me.
So we might want to think then about maybe turning it into maybe like a rectangle shape versus the oval.
How many have you gone through, by the way? How many rolls have you gone through, chicken? Want to make sure we stay even with each other.
Not many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. How many?
7. So you got
because
2 to catch up.
it's because you know why? No, go ahead. It doesn't matter to me. It's because I'm not used to these nickels, and it's taken me a long time to see. I don't think we would do good if we were backstabbing nickels.
Wow, 500 stickers, 3.5 by 3.5 square. See, the only reason we got the oval shape is because, well, it didn't actually cost anything more to get the oval shape, and it was able to get the whole everything on it I wanted.
Right.
It would work just as good with a rectangle.
Yeah, I was going to say
rectangle or a square.
We don't have to have the oval. It's just that's just what you ended up doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool! Yeah, a rectangular sticker with an oval artwork.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. 500 stickers. Yeah, that's a really good price considering 100 stickers for 70, huh?
Yep.
That's a much better price. Not bad.
Now, do you charge if we design it, or do you just charge if you design it?
I'd be curious to see what kind of a design she would come up with. I'm just kind of curious. Boy, I'll tell you, it's really hard for me to see these. And I don't know why. It's just because I'm not used to the nickel, I guess, huh? Right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to wait for me, sweetheart.
Well, it's not exactly a box battle if I get 3/4 of the box to your quarter of the box.
As you can see, I'm not sweating it.
Okay. So if we designed it and sent it to you, we would just pay, for instance, I mean, obviously you'd do a little more than just talk about it, but for instance, $88 plus shipping. Yeah. It's just a picture that I threw together on MS Paint. I just kind of liked it because every coin that's pictured in our sticker is a coin that I have. You know, I didn't take stock pictures of any of that stuff. It's all my personal coins.
Right, true. Oh boy. Yeah, but I'd like to kind of see your design or see what you could come up with.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity. Oh, okay, yeah.
It's easier to get out of there.
Yeah, not having any problem with that. Just not quick like I am with the pennies, that's for sure, huh?
On this one right here,
Right, sweetheart?
I'd say a rough guesstimate, maybe 2.5 inches by 1.5 inches. You know, it's not a huge sticker.
No.
Now, when you make them, are they on the roll?
I'd imagine they are.
Because I know these came in on a piece of paper sheet. You know, a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet that has the stickers on it. Yeah, that's a guesstimate. I mean, I really don't remember the exact size of it, but that's a good guesstimate that the size of the actual sticker portion of it.
Right. Excuse me. 63, 64.
Oh, individual stickers not on a roll. Ooh, this one looks like it might be interesting. It's got some marks right there, like something bigger's inside of it.
Taking a long time, isn't it? Okay.
There, I get to check.
You could have kept going. I wasn't too concerned.
I know.
Sweetheart.
Ooh, it is something.
That's it.
Looks like it's a coin from India. A 2015 coin from India. Put that right there.
Oh,
And
excuse
search
me.
through this so that...
Excuse me again. I need to go get some more coffee.
Here's a 57 plain. Oh, at 50%. Look at it. It's like a rocket, buddy. Another 57. It's a 57D.
Jeez. You're getting some coin. Huh?
Yes, I am.
I'm sure that.
My nickels have missed me. I used to hunt these quite often. But then half dollars and quarters kind of took over my extra coin hunt time, so...
Sure. $56.
There you go, atta girl.
No. 56.
Put it over here. I'll put these back over to my side. Over there, we'll show these. You all done?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it over there to the microscope and take a look. This is the first one, and I think it looks kind of cool.
It does.
It's one whatever from 2015 from India. And then I got a 1957 plain, as well as a 1957 D. So that's kind of cool. That's both the D and the P on there. And Miss Madding found herself a 56, which is not low mintage or anything fancy like that. Plain.
Yep.
So that is 2 points
Hey,
for Miss
Peter.
Madding. Hey, Peter.
I know we're losing everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think these nickels are quite as thrilling as they up dollars and pennies. Yeah, these nickels are kind of slow moving for me anyway. But we appreciate.
2 points. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
6
good.
points for me.
Ha ha. That's not true. Really? You're funny.
No, it's on mine. I actually uploaded my picture that I made on my computer to them so that they could put it on a sticker.
Excuse me. That's not true. You are a funny duck. You know that? Huh?
Nothing in this roll so far.
69.
Yep, nothing on that roll. Few from the 60s. I can actually save it as any of those if you want, I believe. So, you know, because because it's MS Paint, I can save it as a JPEG if I want. You know, I could change it, save it as just about everything, anything you want. Adobe, I believe you could change it to if you wanted. Wow, these ones just wanted to jump out.
We're waiting for you.
Yeah. I know one dropped down on the ground.
$19.49.
49. You're cheating? What?
No. Let me see if it's no mint mark.
No mint mark.
No, yep, $19.49 right
No,
here.
only the yes.
$19.49. So that's worth how many points? 4 points.
So that's a 4-pointer for Miss
I
Maddie.
think it'd be worth more than that. Well, if you give me a few extra points, huh?
Well, that just wouldn't be fair now, would it?
Well, it kind of would be because you are
Finding
leading
coins.
the way.
I'm finding
Well,
finding
you're
points.
leading the way, so we could give me a few extra points, couldn't we?
Anyway.
1941.
41. There you go. That's points.
No, mint mark. 1941. No, no mint. So that's.
I know I got nothing.
There we go. I got a 41, and I got a 49. So that's 8 points, sweetheart. That's 8 points.
8 points so far.
I'll put it on the board.
Wait until you're done and we can show them up there. Yes, that the one right above my head, right there. That is the email address to for everything involving with YouTube. All of that good fancy stuff. Okay. We got Miss Maddie, who found herself a 1956 plane. Oh, I looked at the wrong ones. I apologize.
You sure?
Yeah. This is a 41
Yeah.
plane. And a 49
You got it.
plane. Which gets her what, like half a point?
8 points.
8 points. I don't believe you.
Get me up there.
I don't believe you.
Get me up to 20.
Get me up to 20, she says.
Hey, Charles and Sierra.
Yep, see, Charles says half a point.
Thanks.
Now, we went through those $50 so quick, Charles and Sierra.
Yeah.
We're actually checking out to see how this $50
Not
battle works out.
Not $50, sweetie.
Or, sorry, nickels.
He meant nickels. As you can see, I'm slow moving on them. I sure can't whip through them like I can my sons.
1946. Plain.
What, half point?
Now Miss Manning is saying half points.
There we go.
$64, not much. Oh, Miss Manning really likes to win. She gets pretty competitive.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just irking her not getting any points. But now she's starting to collect some.
A few.
So let's show that. A 1946. If it has an S, it's a little vintage, right? Nothing. Just a plain.
Yeah, it's the plain.
But it's still how many points, Miss Manning? For a 1946?
I guess what Charles and Sierra Boosie said, half a point. No, what year is it?
46.
44 points.
How many points?
4.
Huh?
Shouldn't I have about 20 points now?
No.
No.
It's right here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to put that foreign up there so you can take a look at that in the upper corner. What year, sugar? 89. No me gusta. I've actually found, other than the 64, I found 2 87s.
I don't come across a whole lot of Canadian nickels like I do the pennies.
Right.
Do you find that too in change and stuff? Do you find that too in change? I don't come across as many Canadian nickels as I do the pennies.
I don't either. Come on, I'm a guy. You tell me not to do something, I never want to do anything anymore.
Yeah.
1942. Now, I did not see the back. 1942 is what? I believe 42 silver nickel, isn't it? Some of them are silver nickels. Not all of them. Let me make sure, get my book out.
I got a 1949.
Yep, a 42P and a 42S are silver. Now the 42D is not, and there's also a 42 no mint mark, which is not. So this may or may not be silver.
Well, does it have a mint mark?
The mint mark is on the back. In silver, it's above Monticello. And the P has a mint mark as well as the S on the silver ones. So let's hunt the rest of this roll. And then we'll put that on the big screen. Take a look. She doesn't want evidence of the abuse.
Well, I found a 1939.
Okay, we'll pull that right here.
And I found a 1939.
1939.
Oh, low mintage.
Key date. If it's an S or a D, is there a mint mark?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, let's take a look. I know those 30s are still worth 5 points. 39's worth 5 points. So let's put that up in there. 1949. There is no possible, yeah, an S. If that's an S, it is actually a key date. And that is a plane. So that is 4 points. And you got this, a 1939, which is 5 points, unless it...
Wait, you didn't transition it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't transition it. This one we need to transition.
Good thought.
So 39 with either a D or an S is a key date. No, a D, yeah, D or an S is a key date. So if this has a mint mark, she's got herself a key date. And it does not.
Right.
So that is still worth 5 points. So that is 9 points from this man. We got this 42 here. Now, if this has a mint mark above Monticello, or Monticello, however you want to pronounce it, I've heard it both ways. And let's take a look in 3, 2, 1. Nope, just the 42. No silver. Oh, I was hoping. 4 points for me, so let's transition back over.
4 points for you and 9 points for me. Oh, you might as well just make it even.
So that is 21 points for Miss Manny. And 34 for me, the winner.
I just found a 43.
Cheater. If you found a 43, you found a word.
Yeah, it is a 43. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's a D. 43D.
That's 48, sugar.
Hmm?
48.
You sure that's a 48, sweetie?
100%.
Oh, my bad.
So we'll put that up there.
I thought it was a 40. What did I think it was?
43.
Yeah, I thought it was a 43.
If we find a war nickel, got a little gnat in here, it's buzzing around. If we find a war nickel, you'll see that the obvious big difference between the war nickel and a regular nickel.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Chris, 75%. You're getting there, buddy. Well, I see a 57 right off the bat, which is 2 points. Hmm, 58 and 55 are... Another points or Canadian?
No, it was Canadian. But I got my 48 up there.
Yes. Giggling like a schoolgirl over there.
I can't believe I thought that was a 43.
Ooh, a 58. 58 planes, low mintage, so we'll have to go suspenseful with that one. A 41. I don't think there's anything special about any 41s, but...
Excuse me.
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
Patience.
Sorry. Okay. Just because you're winning.
Don't hate, appreciate. In 1948, if that's an S, it's a low mintage. And that is a D. So it is worth 4 points for Miss Maddie. So we'll go here first. A 58, if that is a plain or a Philadelphia, it is a low mintage. And it is a D. So that is 2 points there. And a 57 is no matter what mint market has. So that is 2 points. So that's 4 points total. And a 41, there is no possible way for it to be any special, low mintage or anything, but that is a plain. So that's 8 points for me and 4 points for Miss Maddie. Miss Maddie up to 25.
Oh boy, woo woo.
And me to the big 4-2. Hopefully that's foreshadowing the war nickel that's right here. War nickel. Whoa, it's getting away from me. That's okay. I think you're getting a buffalo in here. Got some older one over there looking. 41 for me. Ooh. Wow. Another 64 young head nickel. $75, no points. Okay, Liz Ann. I will let Miss Madding handle the whole sticker scenario. The only reason I did the other ones is because Miss Madding really wanted stickers. And I actually asked her to go get to design it, but she never got a chance. She was pretty busy.
1946,
Now, I do believe, yep, the 64 nickel is made out of 99.9% nickel.
Canadian.
Yeah, the Canadian 64. They're made of 99.9% nickel, which means they're magnetic. Did you know that?
No, 58, 1958. 1948.
That's the first one that I found.
1948.
Wow, Miss Maddie's getting herself some points.
Well, I need them.
No, you don't.
1960, yeah, I do.
Okay, since I only have a few of them, let's go through mine first.
Oh, you do? You have a few?
Yeah. Oh.
Bummer.
I got a 1941 that's worth 4 points, and another Canadian 64, which is worth 10 points.
Excuse me.
So that is 14 points for me.
What's worth 10 points?
64 Canadian. we'll start with Ms. Manning. 1948. If it's an S, it's low mintage. So let's see. It is a D. But 4 points is 4 points. Now we got a 1946. And that S? Yeah, an S. S would be a low mintage. And it is a Philadelphia. So that is another 4 points. And we got a 58. This is low mintage if it is a Philadelphia. Which it is not. It is Denver. So that is 10 points for Miss Manning. And how many points for me? 12? Zilch. 64 Canadian and a 41. So it's actually 14 points.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Wow. There you go, Chris. 100. All right.
So 35 points for Miss Manning against my 14. So 47. No, 46. I'm sorry. I did the math wrong.
Oh, that's cool, Chris. Finally, huh? Woo.
There you go, Chris.
That's cool.
Don't forget to do all your tags and everything for it. I know those are how you get on the analytics, and that's how you get YouTube to actually do your video on searches and stuff like that. So how you doing over there, Miss Manning?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Nickels just aren't as exciting to me, you know?
It only takes one war nickel to get you excited.
Well, if I found something good,
hey, Lincoln, how you doing?
it would be all right. But it is what it is.
Well, it looks like you got it fixed, Lincoln, so there you go.
Hi, Lincoln. How's it going?
Basically, what I do, Chris, when I post a video, everything I just look at what it is that I'm posting about and putting, describing in any possible way. For instance, the 64 Canadian nickel that I found. Young head Canadian nickel, 64 Canadian nickel, 64 Canadian beaver nickel because it's got a beaver. Just every possible way I can come up with how someone, if they didn't know what it was, would look for it. That's how I explain it. For instance, our weekly giveaways that we do, I have probably, 10, 20 different tags in it just describing each coin. And we usually put 4 on it. But I want, everybody to see it. As many people to see it.
Thanks, Lincoln.
Thanks, Lincoln.
What did he say? I've had trouble with YouTube iPhone app today.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not enough. Okay.
Well, Lincoln, we ended up going through 2 boxes of halves trying to have some sort of a $50 box battle. And it took us less than an hour, and we found 4 NIFCs.
Yeah, that was the highlight of our
$50 hunt.
Yes. Exactly.
So, me and Miss Manning had been talking about, seeing about possibly doing nickels for a box battle. We got the Quinn's Coins, Matt.
Yeah.
And So we decided, you know what, since it was so quick, we could check out to see if maybe we want to add this to it too.
1955.
The problem is Miss Manning loves her cents.
Yeah, I just can't get into nickels yet.
And I told her all it takes is one war nickel to find it. Just to have patience. I mean, I did have a couple nice finds, but Miss Manning's got some points over here.
164.
Yeah, they made a lot of 64s when they made them.
Of everything. Well, that was a hell of a year, wasn't it?
You know, I don't actually mind doing nickels. They're kind of fun, but you know, much like the case of the dimes, you know, unless you're finding silver, there's not, you know, sure you got a 50D that you could find.
Right, right.
Now, let's throw this over there. A knife.
I don't know, Chris, you got the netting. Chris, yeah, netting.
I'd have to look at it real quick because I usually just press, you know, how long is your video, Chris? You got a 55, and if it is a plate, Philadelphia, it is a key date. Key date. And that is a D.
Oh, huge difference.
Yep, but that is a 55, so that's 2 points.
That's it?
Yep, that's it. Look at you.
That's it? 2 points?
Yep.
Oh, excuse
But you're less
me.
than 10 points away now. You see, if I didn't find that second 64, you would be beating me right now.
If you wouldn't have got the 14 points that you just got that last time.
That second, the 10 points for that
you.
second. Yep. So far, we found this, Lincoln. I don't know if you're into foreigns or not, but I did find that in a nickel roll just a little bit ago. Yeah, I've never uploaded one that long. The longest I've ever uploaded was, I think, maybe 15 minutes.
1940.
1940. Is there any possibility? No. 57. But, you know, I'm trying to get, and that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, Miss Manning loves going through cents, but I also don't want people to get bored, you know, seeing the same thing going over and over and over again.
They might get bored with nickels.
I'm not saying they wouldn't. I'm just saying every now and then we should change it up a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, the majority of the videos that I post as of right now are somewhere between 2 and 3 minutes. I am thinking of posting some more informational videos, so it's not just, you know, giveaways and live streams. I know live streams. We like doing live streams. We like interaction. We like talking to people.
Yeah.
Whoop, don't want to get any.
All right, that's it. I just have the. I've got this one here.
So we'll show Miss Maddings first. Oops. In 1940. plane.
Yep.
And that is how many points, Miss Maddie?
4.
4 points, and that is a 1957. No matter what's in it, it isn't worth any extra points, but that's a lead. And that's worth 2 points.
You got it.
You see, Miss Maddie? You just pulled 2 points closer again.
Oh, I got 4 points on it.
Yeah, well, I got 2, so you only actually got 2 points
Right.
closer. So I'm at 48 now. And Miss Madding is at 41. Anytime we can help, although I think they helped you a little bit more than I did. Here's a much newer Canadian, so it might be negative points. 2001?
No, we just made it.
No, 99 to date is steel.
Oh, yes.
So we got to find out if it is magnetic. Yes, it is. So that is a negative 1
Negative
point?
1 point.
There you go. That ought to make you happy.
And then that happy for me is about a negative 5 or 6 or 7.
Oh.
That's okay.
Yeah, that I've noticed the processing is much faster than the uploading. But yeah, what Liz said earlier is right. Make sure you have it set to public viewing because the default I think is set for private. Actually, funny story about that, Liz. A little while ago, I don't know if there was an update or something like that, but ended up doing a live stream, and after about 10 minutes, nobody was talking back to me. But I ended up taking a look, and somehow it went to private for my live stream. And I'm just sitting here talking it away, just talking. Finally, after about 5 minutes, I looked at Miss Maddie. I'm like, there still ain't anybody talking.
Was that something you did or was that YouTube?
I think they might have, because I think once you set up some of that stuff, it'll automatically open the way you had it set for.
Penny in the roll.
A penny, actually, isn't there a blank page? I thought I remembered seeing that there was a penny in the roll was negative or something.
No.
Should be, because you lost 4 cents on the deal.
Yeah. Penny.
Hey, we've seen penny and $half rolls, sugar. Yep, see, Lincoln says the same thing. Just lost 4 cents.
Yeah, that's right.
Man, I was blanked on that one. We'll put that up there because it sure does look pretty.
Yes, it does. I agree.
Look at Charles, yep. They better stop slacking at those coin rolling places. Well, we're down to the bottom layer. that's 89 points. I guess, you know, the box isn't too bad. Nothing spectacular. Yet, if I know Miss Manning, suddenly she's going to pull out a couple buffaloes.
I haven't had much luck. Not like you have with this box. My pennies are calling my name.
A 59. 59.
59.
Yeah. But you know what? I'll actually, to be honest, we found more dimes and penny rolls than we found pennies and nickel rolls. So I think we're actually up on them. So can't really complain too much. Anything, Sugar Britches?
Not yet.
I know, I see that.
Nothing.
Like I said, with Miss Manning, it only takes a win and she'll be interested in nickels.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Oh, wow. No kidding.
It ain't over yet.
Thank you, Lizanne. Yeah, I know. Slowly
Really?
but surely.
Really, Chris?
Hey, Placer Chaser. How's it going?
Hey, Placer Chaser. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Well, I got a 58. Still didn't look at that other one, so we'll throw that up there in a minute.
How's it going tonight, Placer Chaser?
74, no good.
Damn, another penny.
Wow.
Wow.
You know what? We
Don't
might
we
have
check
to.
These?
We might have to add to the
They must not
the
check
point
them.
system and have that negative 4 points. I think we should.
You'll be lucky if we do another one of these again. But you do have a point. I do agree. Right?
I think so. How you doing tonight, Placer?
Isn't somebody supposed to be checking these?
No, it's all done by machine checker.
And how would a penny get in a machine? Somebody's re-rolled these and put a penny in there, don't you think?
No.
No?
No.
Really? Are you sure about
No,
that?
yeah.
Okay. 1946.
Cheater. I mean. They're both ugly looking pennies, too.
Yes, they are. 46.
Well, let's go
yes,
through
I agree,
these.
they are.
Because this 1958. That's true, I do agree, but next
That's
time.
right, Lizanne. Tell them. You can't do that.
A 1958, if it is a Philadelphia, is a low mintage, and it is a D, so that's 2 points. And then there's this one, a 1959, that no matter what's back there, it's not low mintage, but it is a D. So that's another 4 points for me. Miss Manning finds a 46, which, if it is an S, she will have a low mintage. And that is not an S, but it is still 4 points.
You got it.
So she didn't gain any, but she didn't lose any either.
Oh, I got 4 points.
And I got 4 points. So that's 45 to 52.
Slowly but surely, Lizanne.
I'll put that young head up there.
What's a crop walk, Placer Chaser?
Yeah, what's a crop walk?
Serious question.
Liz Ann's another hashtag. Go Miss Manny. I told we were talking about it earlier. I know. We were talking about earlier, and we were talking about something. I'm like, well, everybody loves you on the stream. She's like, no, they don't. I said, well, how many people do you got out there going hashtag Manny?
Well, I haven't seen my buddy lately.
I know he said he was going to try and make it on tonight. Yep, you girls stick together. Although, oh, there's a 58. There's at least something.
Something in the stash.
Oh, I pulled a little bit further. Oh, yeah, I saw that, Lincoln. Yeah, I think you're way ahead on it, though, buddy. Now, if this, once
yes,
again...
I agree, Lizanne. We do have to stick together.
Once again, if this is a P, it is a low mintage, and it is a P again. But it's still, how many points, Miss Maddie? 58.
2 points.
2 points.
Oh, that's that clean count, right?
Yeah.
Now, what is he talking about? I could use your vote, please. Type A in the comments. What's that about? You know?
They are in on CoinOp. They are naming. They have a low quarter. I believe it was a D. Low quarter D that it has a mark right where George Washington's ear is. Like it kind of looks like he's wearing an earring.
Oh, okay, okay.
And they're having a contest where they're letting the YouTube name the variety.
Oh, that's cool.
And so far, from what I can tell, I've been keeping track of it. Lincoln there is in the lead because there are quite a few A's, but it's the best, also the best name up there. I liked my name that I tried for, Buccaneer, but...
What's Lincoln have for a name?
What was your name that you put up there, Lincoln? Yeah, what was the name that we're voting on for you, Lincoln? I forgot.
I'll have to go over there.
Ooh, a 54. No chance of being anything other than a 2-pointer, but 2 points is pulling a little bit more, a little more cushion. There you go. Well, if you listen to the video, each letter has a different name that was given for a variety. And Robert is letting everybody guess on which name they like the best.
Earring George. So you go over there and you type in A?
Yeah, just type, yeah, A.
Okay. I'll go over there when we're done streaming.
Yep.
I'll go over.
Let's get something good. Well, me and Miss Maddie will definitely get over there.
Yeah, we'll go over there after we stream.
Yeah,
And we'll
after
give
we're
you a
done with the
vote.
stream, which looks like we're only a couple rolls away from that.
Yeah.
Before I get into my epic 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, whatever.
Actually, that would be 3 wins in a row. No, we tied. We tied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw. I actually did notice that.
Nope, 70. Okay, nope, that's nothing in there.
Pick your roll there, Sugar Britches. It's the important one. Hey, if you're going to catch up, it's going to be in this roll.
Here we go, huh?
I am a winner. I am a winner.
$46 home.
Oh, just barely a 1960. So that's a 46, so that's 4 points.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Well, no points for me. So I got nothing on this last roll.
Well, it would have been nice if I could have found a war nickel. Or a low mint or something, huh?
Well, I don't know. Can a 46 be a...
Oh, I got a 58.
Oh, a 58.
Liz, you're bringing me good luck.
Where's the 58? I don't believe it.
That's it. I got 2 of them. So at the very least, I've got 6 points at the very least.
6 points at the very least. So we'll go with this one first. You're going to love this card.
I already know what it's going to be.
So we got a 1946. If it has an S, she's golden.
It doesn't.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Let's make sure.
It doesn't.
It's a 1954. I grabbed the wrong one.
You grabbed the wrong one.
54. There is no help in a 54. $1946. That is plain.
Yep.
So that is not an S.
It's just 4 points.
58, if it has no mint mark, is low mintage. But it has a D. So a 46, a 54, and a 58. So that's how many points?
That would be 8 points.
And let's transition that over. I think you cheated. I don't know how you did it, but I think you cheated. There is no way. No, you're cheating. Yeah, there, you. I just did. How did
this whole time, Lizanne, this whole time, he was beating me by a landslide, and then whoop whoop, I came in from out of nowhere.
You darn 4 points at a time, 2 points. 2
4
points here, 2 points
there, right? Oh, shoot.
Well, sorry
Well,
that was
what happened? I ended up winning by a point, Chris.
Yep,
I'm the comeback kid. Thank you, Chris.
Yep.
Hi, Peter. Yeah, I ended up.
Well, we had a $50 hunt earlier. We went through 2 boxes of halves and found 4 NIFCs. We ended up tying because she found 2 and I found 2. But we went through them so darn quick that we ended up saying, you know what, we got a box of nickels, so let's go through those and turn that into a battle. And somehow, Miss Madding pulled some coins out from her sleeve or something like that.
Thank you, Placer Chaser.
And got herself 8 points on the last roll to cheat her way into a win.
My 4 points here, 2 points, 4 points. Well, anyone that's been with us this whole nickel box battle, they saw Mr. Madding had the lead for quite some time.
The whole time. The whole time. The very last roll, she comes back and gets me. You know what? I blame you, Liz. Liz, you did it.
I think Liz Ann brought me good luck.
But it was fun. It was enjoyable. I would have rather have gotten a little bit more in the $50 hunts, but we'll try again next week.
Me too. I wish we would have gotten some silver, but we did get 4.
You know what? And that's what it is. I would have liked to have found silver in either of them.
Well, yeah, true enough.
But, it is what it is. We'll get, we're just going to have to try again next stream. Thank you, Liz.
Thanks, Liz.
You want to say goodbye?
Thanks for sticking around. I know the nickel box battle, I mean, to me anyway, isn't as much fun as the cent box battle, but thanks for sticking around and joining us, right?
It was fun.
It was fun. Thanks, Charles and Sierra. Lincoln, thanks for coming out. Placer Chaser, Peter, Lizanne, Charles and Sierra, Chris, Peter Bowes, and anyone else that I may have missed.
Thank you, everybody, for making it out. It was fun. It was fun. I actually enjoyed doing the nickels.
Did you? Yeah, because you were winning the whole time. Yeah, that's why.
But you still came and beat me at the end.
Thanks, Lincoln.
I actually throughout the whole thing, I was saying, I better celebrate now because she's gonna come at the end like she always does, and just come up with bam, bam, bam. Here you go. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, guys, and we're gonna head over there right now, Lincoln, and cast our vote for you.
And everybody, if you get a chance, Chris Connor Jr. there is posting his very first video. It's almost done, so he's going to be posting that. So get over to his channel, give him some support, show him some love. If anybody sees anybody on here that they're not friends with yet, check them out. We're all interested in the same thing, and we all got to support each other. So get out, support your friends you see in these streams, because like I said, we got to support each other.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say, Sugar?
No, it was a lot of fun. I'm going to guess 1983 on the Indian Head Penny.
1983 on the Indian Head Penny. Close, about 100 years off. Although I did find, for those of you that are just getting here, I did find a nice little foreign Indian coin.
It's pretty. It actually looks like it's in pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad a condition.
Excuse me. Goodness.
It's from 2015. And I found two Younghead Canadian nickels from 1964.
Yep.
But we're going to sign off, and I'd like to thank everybody again for coming out.
Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. It was fun.
It was.
And I'll get over there tomorrow, Chris, and check out your video.
Yep, I will. We're going to go check out, get out Lincoln real quick before everybody leaves. Post that. Do you still have that link for the video? For CoinOps video? Post it up real quick. Everybody get out there and vote. Lincoln Central Coins LCC has a name in consideration for the name the quarter thing that CoinOp is doing. So get over there, vote for Lincoln. And have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.